Mr. Blair, a Remain campaigner, told BBC Radio 4's Today programme that it was more probable than a couple of months back that Brexit could be stopped.
Former Prime Minister Tony Blair has said it isn't too late to prevent Brexit, since the UK reaches 1 year to go until it renders the European Union.
He said the sensible option was to take a final decision once the terms of the deal have been set out. It comes as Theresa May pledges to keep the UK strong and united post-Brexit.
The Prime Minister has pledged to make a success of Brexit as she makes a whirlwind tour of the UK, visiting England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, seeking to appeal to those for and against Brexit.
May, I'll keep UK united after Brexit.
Brexit, all you need to know.
What do people think about Brexit?
Mr. Blair, who was Labour Prime Minister from 1997 to 2007, said, "I think it's more likely we can stop it now than a few months ago.
I always say to people the likelihood is it happens, but it doesn't have to happen, and the first place that's going to decide it is Parliament, and MPs should vote according to their conscience." The UK is due to leave the EU on March 29, 2019, with plan being to then enter a 21-month transition period.
At some stage, most likely in October, the Prime Minister will put an outline of the Brexit deal to Parliament.
Liberal Democrat Deputy Leader Joe Swinson, who is campaigning for a second referendum once a final Brexit deal is agreed, told BBC Radio 4's Today programme that the public should have a final say because there was a lot of new information available since the June 2016 vote.
Once those details are becoming clearer, as the government comes towards the end of the negotiations, then it ought to be up to the people to decide what path we, the country, take, she said.
There is still a real chance that we should be able to choose, if that's what we want, a different path and not go down the Brexit route.
On Wednesday, Shadow Foreign Secretary Emily Thornberry faced criticism from EU campaigners and her own party after she suggested the government's Brexit deal could get Labour's backing in the parliamentary vote later this year.
But Shadow Chancellor John McDonnell has defended Ms. Thornberry's comments, emphasising her sarcasm, calling it a blah, blah, blah deal, in response to a journalist's question.
He told BBC Radio 4's Today programme that Labour's 6 tests, which include maintaining the benefits of the single market and customs union, were nowhere near being met.
Labour would not vote for the deal unless the government are sensible and they negotiate properly. So we can get a deal that meets the 6 tests, he said.